this is Setzler, and welcome to GemStone IV. I've been wanting to record this game for a long time. I've just been too lazy to get a screen recorder. But here we are, GemStone, one of my favorite games. And today I'm going to show you the tutorial mission on a level 1 character. I'm not going through the website right now as if to say, we just click on what your stats are, because I done made this guy. These are his skills, this is his stats, and everything like that. I'm just going to show you like the whole process of like if you was re-rolling your character and you had to do everything from this screen. Mainly because I don't want to have to make a new guy just to show you the website where you play stats and stuff. So I'm gonna do it from there. So I hope you all enjoy, and I'm gonna go through the tutorial mission with y'all. Okay, say you're new to this game, you would want to do dir in. Say you had some random character, but you wanted to make a new one. So it's telling me the thirsty penguin is south, so I'm going unlock south. Thirsty penguins west. West. I already know where it's at. Everything, I'm just showing y'all. Go swinging doors. And if you're an ice mule, once you go to the entrance of the thirsty penguin, you check in to the what in the world? Oh, it's telling me to go west. Okay, so it's telling me to go to the front desk. So this guy's name is Rich Smash. He's a half Crovan. I did it for the stats, not so much for roleplay purposes and everything. Half Crovans are kind of like half elves in the sense that they're the best of both worlds. They have a lot of good stats, and if you're mainly a physical guy and don't need the logic or intelligence or anything like that, they seem pretty decent in my opinion. I don't think I got anything expensive on this guy. Let me double check. No. So I'm going to do start again. 86. Retire Rich Smash. Okay, rename Rich Smash. So you can, if you're re-rolling, you can always reuse the same name. And this is the character manager when you're in game. I am male. I'm making a warrior. I made a warrior because I wanted to try out two-handers. I wanted to play around with them. I am half Crovan. I usually choose a culture later, but a lot of times I don't choose one at all. I don't know the lore of this game really. I'm taller than average. Hair color. I think I went with honey blonde. And hairstyle. Shoulder length. Hair texture. Now this is just my preferences of what I want my guy to look like. Straight. No hair quirk. Eye color. What did I did dark sea green, I think. No special eye characteristic. Fair skin. No special nose characteristic. No special facial. No special distinguishing mark. Okay. If you're new to this game, you could do let us generate stats and skills for you for new users. It will give you like a cookie cutter design for what your character should be and everything. Or if you want to go for complete customization, you can customize your stats and your skills. So that's what I'm going to do right here. The cool thing about this game is like you can customize anything. Like you could be a bard who picks locks or whatever. However you want to do your character and everything. It's just only catch is like some things that cost more training points if you're not the right profession. Oh shoot, do I remember what I put my stuff in? I remember. Okay, warriors get a natural +10 to strength and constitution. So I'm not going to put 100 in them. I'm just going to put them at 90. So they're already base 20. So I'm going to do plus 70 con strength plus 70. Now agility I'm going to max out because that's like your dodge right there, and you want a high stat on that, especially when you're first starting out, or else your DS is not going to be so good. Dexterity, put that at a 70. Discipline, I want his discipline to be 100 because I'm going to make him a berserker, and that's a what the heck? Oh crap! I forgot agility. I needed to make 90. So decrease that by 10. Discipline. There we go. Discipline 100, agility 90. Okay, logic. My guy's not going to be using any magic items. Intuition. Now, lowering your logic and stuff, it does affect how fast you gain experience and stuff. So a lot of people will probably put like good experience stats, like good logic and discipline, and then like swap it up right before they get level 20, because right before level 20 you can swap up before level 20 you can swap up your stats up to 5 times, but you can swap up your skills as many times as you want without penalty. But once after 20 you can't do that. Influence, I'm gonna tank that. Wisdom I want to put it at 70 because like, oh sorry, it was already at 20, so I had to plus 50. Wisdom I want to put at 70 because like you don't want a really low wisdom in my opinion, because a lot of magic is like it's not like you're dodging it, but you have to resist it, and so you have to have a good wisdom stat in order to kind of resist it. So you know, I'm going to be a little on the low end because I get a negative to wisdom as a half Crovan, but that should be high enough where I'm not like getting a negative to it or anything like that. And what else? Oh yeah, intuition. Intuition. I think I did put that. Now the reason I'm putting a little bit of intuition is because that does affect your dodge a little bit as well. Not so much as agility, but it does help out a good little bit. My aura stat is low, which is kind of bad if I was being attacked by like undead that could like suck your spirit out and stuff like that. So I could get a spirit death possibly, but I haven't run into that too many times. And it's also bad if you wanted to join Cull, which is the Council of Light, which is a society you can join to get like powers and stuff. They use like your aura stat as like a resource to get special powers and stuff like that. But if I do a society, I might do Guardians of Sunfist with this guy because he's got a buttload of Constitution. Because Craft Pros get a bonus to Constitution as well. Okay, try to think. I think that's all my points I was gonna do. I hit done. It's just telling me I get a plus 10 to Constitution, plus 10 to Strength. So make sure you don't put those at 100 because it'll give you that. All right, that is acceptable. Okay, 56 physical, 37 mental. Now this is my training plan that I came up with. So you see armor use uses 2 physical points. Now the reason I deducted 6 points here is because the second time you train it, it'll cost you double the points. So I did that for 2 times use right there. Now it won't show up right away that it's going to go up by an extra 4. That it won't show up as doubling when I go to train in it right away, because the game as GemStone IV, what it does is it makes it so you can level ahead. You know, it counts like your next level and everything. So the game is saying like I can train 6 times. I can train 6 times in armor use altogether, because like each level you can train it 3 times, so it's counting my next level as well. So that kind of makes the points kind of funky a little bit. Like, so you would think you sometimes you're like, oh, I can train in all this stuff and everything like that, but then once you get like level 5, it's like, oh wait, I don't have as many points as I thought. So you always want to go by that and just try to try to figure up your points before you start just placing until like you run out. That's how I do it. So I did armor use, combat maneuvers, two-handed weapons, physical training, perception, and climbing. The reason I did perception is because um, perception and climbing, I like to go to Zologoth when I get around level 15. And there's like a puzzle you have to get by that requires these two things. The perception to get through the forest, and like climbing to climb the mountain and get across the rope ladder and stuff. Multi-opponent combat, I want to be berserking and getting as many strikes in as I can. And dodge, because I figured why not let him have good defense. I'm going to try to get harness power over time. But this is just mainly an intro to the game. This is not going to be the main character I use all the time. I might play him a little bit just to, you know, show new people to the game what this game's about and everything. So, hope you enjoy. Okay. Hope I remember my. I can just pull that up if I need to. Okay, 1 plus 2. Scroll up. Okay. Two-handed weapons. 5 plus 2. Combat maneuvers. 11 plus 2. Multi-opponent combat. Physical training. That's your HP. 15 plus 2. 16. And what was I doing? Perception. That way I didn't have to redisplay the screen the whole time. I just scrolled up. Redisplay. See, make sure I got everything. 2 armor use. 2 combat maneuvers. 2-handed weapons. 2 physical training. 2 dodging. Multi-opponent combat. And a climbing and a perception. And it goes into negative a little bit, but because of the where it gives you the where it counts your level that you could train up to and everything, you get like extra points for like a few levels, and I'm depending on growth to help me to get that 1 point, because since I tanked out a lot of mental stats. Alright, I'm going to do done. Done. Hopefully it started me out in Ice Mule again, because that's my favorite town. Yes, I'm an Ice Mule again. I thought we could take a little, we could talk a little bit, get acquainted and all. If you want to do that, give me a nod. If not, a shake will do, and I'll think of something else. No, it's fine. Now, I'm not going to read through this, because I did with... Oh, apparently some mentor has come to greet me. Gonna wave at him. Okay, so if y'all want to go through the story, just pause the video and everything, because last time I tried to read this out and everything, it went faster than what I could read. Yes, I saw a thin man here. Nod to this guy. Sorry, Wolfener, he's not part of the story. He's a mentor who came to me because like I had just created this new character and everything. Take that shield. Oh, it started me off with a flamberge this time. Okay. So this is pretty much, when you see the bold letters, just follow what they tell you to do. Everything. Register my shield. Okay, I'm gonna stow the shield and nod sprite. Time to think of something else to do. Yes, let's go for a stroll, about time. Ask warrior about help. Yeah, I'm gonna do that now. Sheath. If you're playing this game, I recommend the wizard. I like it. It has a good interface, and it seems like it makes the game run better. You can borrow this setup if you want. That's how I set up my little icons and everything like that. Yes, we can help him out. Okay, let's do info. I'm carrying 1,400 silver. Alright, DR weaponry. Now I showed you DIR earlier in the video, so I'm not gonna go I'm not gonna do it the slow way. I already know where it's at because I'm used to this town. I'm on North Ring Road. We get to go all the way to the west, go all the way to the south. Go door. Order 13. Alright, let's find that warrior fellow. I'm using iSpring to record this, so I hope the quality's good enough where you can see the text. You feel a sudden sense of accomplishment as if you just experienced something important. Okay, give Warblade to warrior. He gives me 1,000 silvers. One of the first things I do before I finish the tutorial quest is I will pay off my debt, because the game loans you money when you first start in the game. So the money you spawn in with you don't own that. You have to owe that back to the town. So I just, since this quest, tutorial quest, gives you money, I just go ahead and pay it back. Sprite. Sure, let's accept that adventure. Let's go to the tavern. It was right next door. I like it with the tutorial mission. It like you automatically succeed, even if you're not good at hiding. A friend of mine tried to play this one time. He tried to break the game. He was like, "Let me see if I can like lose the NPCs or something like that." Granted, I've never tried to see what I could break on this because I don't want to fail on this and lose experience or money or whatever. I should probably be telling y'all what's going on though for those who don't really want to do all the reading. Basically, right now is um, the town officials told me to try to stop some smugglers right now, and I'm stealing a piece of paper from his pocket to find out where the shipment is. Alright, unhide. Let's find the counselor. Show paper to counselor for when he shows up. I don't know how much memory screen recording is going to take up, so I'm going to probably stop this video once I finish this tutorial. Finish the tutorial mission. See how much space that takes up. Usually doing the tutorial mission takes about an hour. He's asking me, okay, the paper's telling me I gotta go to the temple. That's where their shipment's gonna be. So okay, their shipment's gonna be at the temple. I'm acting like I'm praying in the temple so they won't be suspicious and everything. The earlier quest, the first one I did, well, you know what? I better finish this and tell y'all that one later. But as soon as this section ends, I'll tell y'all what happened earlier. Okay, no, I don't want to help the smugglers. They're asking me to help them, and I'm like, nope, don't want to help y'all. I want to help the officials. Get ready to hoot. Get the signal. Hoot hoot. Alright, it's telling me I got a lot of money on me now, so I can go deposit money at the bank. Oh, okay. Sprite said, give him a nod when I'm ready to go forward. I was waiting for him to tell me that, but I didn't see he already did. Okay, I'm explaining to y'all what happened at the beginning. The very, very beginning, there was a wild-eyed man who was hiding, and then someone was looking for him. They said this guy was like releasing snakes, uh, in like the hospital and stuff like that, and so I had to find him and everything like that. And since I helped the lady find the guy that was hurting everybody, she gave me a shield. Second mission was a guy, he accidentally hurt himself with a sword, had to go get him a new sword, and then he was just saying, just giving you basically like instruction about the game, like, don't want to have your sword out in town because you may accidentally hurt someone. And like if you're pay to play, yeah, you could accidentally hurt someone. But if you're free to play, they have it where you can't attack fellow players. And then I told y'all the third one with the smuggler, and that we just finished with that. Um, for this next mission, I want to be in a certain spot. So from town, I'm on the North Road. I'm going to town center. I want to go all the way west, south one, and then west one. This is the entrance to the Warriors Guild, and here I can forage for stuff in this particular spot, and this will help me with the next quest. Yes, let's help the little girl that's hurt. Oh, my bad. Okay, since I'm in this spot, forage will automatically succeed. Since I'm on this quest, rather, I meant. Forage for Ponthenier grass. Give grass to girl. Ponthenier grass is a herb for abdomens and stuff. Okay, then I'm going to attempt to tend the child's herbs. Tend child abdomen. The game sees that you tried to help the child and you'll get a better reward. Pour flask into child. Stow flask. Let's get rid of that. Put it in our backpack. Alright. Usually when someone resurrects someone, it's good to tip them, like if they resurrect you, but in this case, they resurrected someone else. Give cleric 100 silvers, and you get a deed of doing that. What that does is it reduces the penalty when you die. Pretty much is just a debuff for a short little while. Yes, I would accept this hood. This hood that this little kid's giving me is, when I wear it, it gives a dim aura around me. I'll show you real quick. Oh, wait, I have something on my head already. What do I got on my head? Hat. Remove hat. Wear hood. See, it gave me a little 10 DS spell. Remove hood. Put hood in my back. But it only lasts for like 20 minutes if you use it yourself like that. Oh, I have a pack, not a back. Wear hat. And yes, I know my right hand's on my left side, my left hand's on my right side. I think where I did it was like main offhand. I think that's how I was doing it. I suppose it's not too weird because that's right and left right there. Okay, Sprite's telling me let's go to this cave. Yeah, screw it. I'll use the Flamberge. I want to get a new weapon, but just for the sake of this tutorial, I'll just use what it spawned me in with. Okay, if you're an ice mule, go to town center, go east, then south, go hall, go west one, go door. This is the bondsman. You can pay your loan here. Type wealth to see what you owe. I owe 901 silvers. And that clears up all my debts. So the game spawned me in with 901 silvers, but it wasn't mine. But from the tutorial quest, I got all that. Okay, I'm gonna get my Flamberge, if I can spell it right. And you don't have to fully type out the thing. You can type it part of it, but be careful with that. Sometimes you can cast or hit the wrong thing like that. Not sprite. You've got a Flamberge in your right hand. Very wise. You'll use that to both attack and defend yourself. Let's hope you're skilled in the use of that Flamberge, because you're going to need it. If you use a mage in this game, they would start you off with a level 0 spell, which uses 0 mana. It's the weakest spell in the game, but it's like if you wanted to go pure mage and didn't want to use a weapon off the bat and just wanted to use like a little magic stave, then you could go for it. And actually, you know, in the early game, it's actually a pretty decent spell if you use it as a warding spell. Warding spells are spells that like, you have to resist instead of like dodge. Yeah, when you want to attack, you want to go stance offensive. When you want to defend, you go stance defensive. A lot of times, a good trick to do is go stance defensive, wait for him to attack, then go stance offensive, then attack, and try to go defensive again before they attack again. That's called stance dancing, and it's a way to like guard between attacks when you're like one-on-one with something. I think I got good defense right now, so I'm just not going to ask for spells. So I'm just going to go right in. I got macros set up for my stance offense and defense. Go to configuration, macro keys, function keys, and just set up right there. I did the /X so in case there's something typed on my screen, it'll automatically clear it out, and then it'll type stance defensive, and then stance, and the /R makes it hit a return for you. Alright, sprite, I'm ready. Alright, let's track that beast down. Alright, I'm about to kill a worm. Now, if you type kill, it'll default to the first monster that's in the room. Alright, the sprite's distracting it for me, so it just lowered its defense. Distraction is a good spell, by the way. Clerics and empaths get it. Oh, killed it one shot. Oh, got a skin. Well, shoot, I gotta switch to pack. Get potion. That is a strength potion, by the way. Put potion in my pack. You feel like your understanding of the world has improved. Okay, this is pretty much the end of the tutorial. I'm going to pause the video right here because I want to absorb a little bit of that experience. The way this game works is like you get experience in your mind, and it don't give you experience until you absorb it. So, and my experience till next ain't gonna go down until like I sit still in a safe spot for a while. If you sit in like town center or a place where you gain magic back faster, it'll absorb more experience, and I think faster too, I believe. I'm not positive on that. So I'm gonna test this pause feature on this screen, on this thing, and when I come back, this should be down a couple notches. Be right back.